Hello everyone and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Well, last time we fought off another major invasion of Earth. We cleared out the inner system and started taking on some more bases. We did learn that what we really need is a permanent defense fleet around Earth, because as soon as Sol Fleet left, the invasion fleet came in. So our goals today are going to be to try and build up that defense fleet around Earth, try and continue to hit what is left of the alien bases. There seems to be about 9 base pairs right now of an orbital and ground station. If we take those out, that should be the aliens unable to build anything more. And otherwise we're just going to keep cracking out all of our enemies, steadily trying to bring down their fleet strength. So let's get into it. Okay, and to try and address some of our problems on designing this, the Demigod class Titan is basically a slight downgrade of the Deus class, using lithium heat sinks instead of exotic ones. It's got all adamantine armor instead of a mix of adamantine and hybrid armor, and that makes it a quarter of the exotics cost of the other version. Not too bad. Not too much of a downgrade, a little bit of a downgrade, but hopefully that will be fine. And mostly I'm going to be building these as the sort of reserve defense fleets that I need in slightly larger numbers. Can almost immediately build 4 of those. We are low on noble metals. I'll see if I can trade to get a little bit more of that. By the way, in about 200 days we should have some defences around Earth again. Okay, so pity, but Yuzuru Sugobe has passed away, one of our old and most skilled counsellors. I'm going to replace her with Corda de Barros here. Mostly because what we need to keep people alive now is a decent starting security, and he's got that. Giving him the normal suite of security and admin implants. But everything else in security, so he's got decent starting security. Right, still got some of these outlying alien fleets trying to engage Strike Fleet. They're still willing to engage, and I'm still willing to attack them, so let's see how this goes. 1 dreadnought in this fleet. Otherwise not too much to be concerned about. Yeah, the fleet's nicely coming apart. And that weapons just not getting close enough. As soon as their ships get within laser range, they come apart. Yeah, 1,500 fleet strength of theirs gone down the drain. Another small alien fleet engaging Strike Fleet. This one even smaller. And there is Strike Fleet in all its glory. There's the alien fleet doing its best. And just coming apart. See, their lasers just aren't getting, their missiles even just aren't getting close. Yeah, as long as they want to keep sending their ships at Strike Fleet, I am more than happy for them to have a go at it. Another 12 exotics. I won't turn my nose up at that. Okay, so interesting one. An alien fleet, the alien prime fleet, what's left of it, is deciding it wants to engage Cleopatra Station. I have not seen the aliens engage a station for a good long time, so it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out. This isn't my best defended station. It's only got 3 layered point defences, no battle stations or whatever they're called. So I don't know if I'll survive this. It's not a big issue if I don't survive it. We'll just have to see. Right, this is the hard part. No, I think they're going to overwhelm me. Yeah, they overwhelmed me there. Okay, Cleopatra Station's going to die. Did damage 2 of theirs. We'll just have to see what they do. Yep, they destroyed the station. Okay. So not the end of the world. On the bright side, China is now going to unify completely with the Southeast Asian Alliance. They are now the Pan-Asian Combine. Okay, we have completed Future Tech Space Science. Now going to go on to Clean Energy and actual new tech that we've got available. Got a new super collider up around Venus. Give us a little bit more antimatter in. So we are going to end up burning quite a bit with all of these fleets making very dramatic manoeuvres. Yeah, unfortunately that station I left in Hertha orbit is being attacked. It does have a tiny point defense array. It's probably not going to be enough to see off even a single alien destroyer, but well, we'll see. Actually, managed to see off the initial bombardment. Don't think there is terribly much the aliens can actually do against the station now. What they can do is just disengage. But now they're entering close distance, we may actually be able to do some damage. Yeah, getting some decent hits in here. They have hit us, we are still hitting them. If nothing else, we've disabled a ship. Yeah, I don't think we're going to kill it before it gets out of range, but we have done a lot of damage to it. There we go. I'll let it disappear off. Victory, even though it's a bit of a close victory. 4th of October is when the main defences of the station come online, so not that long. Alright, don't know if this is going to survive, but we just got the construction module around Hertha, which means we can build a base on Hertha itself rather quickly. Alright, going to see if we can get the basics up. That'll take about 90 days. And if we can manage that, then I can upgrade this a little bit more. Mainly going for this base because it does have quite a lot of rare metals there, which is something we do need to boost. So we'll see if we can get that up and running. Okay, getting some rare metals from humanity first. Mostly because that lets me build a Demigod class in Mercury Station and another around Red Planet Guard. Just kind of getting these small defensive fleets out so I can deal with small enemy fleets that are bothering my main settlements. That's Hertha Station's basic defences online. Okay, well, Sol Fleet is arrived at Eunomia. Kick things off by taking out their hab there. Well, I've immediately tried to engage with 2 smaller fleets, so time to wipe them out. Here we go. Their destroyer taken out in one volley. And here goes their dreadnought. There we go, got it. No hits on our side, a little bit of resources in. Okay, Pan-Asian Combine is declaring war on East Turkestan to reconquer it. Shouldn't really be much of a war. There we go, destroyed the obsidian base around Eunomia. We have a bunch of fleets landed on Eunomia, so for now I'm just going to start bombarding them. It doesn't seem to be letting me bombard the ships that have landed there for some reason. Oh, because they're not landed there anymore. They've all taken off. They had a few, they all took off. Right, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. All of the alien fleets around Eunomia have moved out to intercept Sol Fleet. Gonna be a rather big battle here, but hopefully we can pull through. They're deployed in a very long line. We're just going to hold formation and head into them as normal. Mostly they're just sporting destroyers. Don't seem to have any dreadnoughts in their fleet, just a load of destroyers and smaller ships. Which does mean that the sheer size of their bombardment is probably going to be quite threatening. Alright, here we go. Their ships are coming apart. Their bombardment seems to be failing so far. I don't believe we've lost any so far. I think a couple of ours took evasive maneuvers and have started burning forward, which isn't the end of the world. Alright, where's their remaining ship? It's speeding off that way, but we can now actually catch these things. Okay, Cape St. George. You're gonna try and chase them down. This might be a good job for the escorts. Here we go, catching up with them. Just gonna get these to lock on as they pass. There we go. Wiped out alien fleet. I took a hit. The Zhao Ting has lost its radiator. That should be not too much of a problem. Oh yeah, few knocks all around. Their entire fleet wiped out. 34 exotics. The only thing left here is the Golden Void Sailor Station, so I'm gonna head out, try and intercept that. Okay, so we've learnt our lesson from last time. We're not going to do a super big burst, I'm not even sure if we want to do any burst of speed. I'll see how we're doing just without bursting. We can accelerate really fast if we need to. I'll give a slight little uptick in speed just so we get in laser range, because they are in laser range of us. Oh shit, we just lost a dreadnought. Yeah, okay, definitely needed to kick things up a gear here. Okay, it took some pretty bad hits there. But that is the station neutralised. Do get 23 exotics from salvage, so we can replace our lost dreadnought. Fleet is still capable of manoeuvres, so that is all fine. So yeah, I think one full burst of speed is what we need to do. We're going to start construction of the replacement Titan. We can mostly afford that, or we would if we had rare metals. Build that in Jupiter and the fleet can move there to repair and refuel. There we go, Golden Void Sailor Station has been destroyed. That is Eunomia clear. Don't think there's any point trying to build a base here, this is a rather awful asteroid. Okay, well, Sol Fleet's on its way to Jupiter to refuel. There we go. East Turkestan has been conquered. And Earth's protective fleet has been deployed. One of them's 2 days behind, so I'll just wait for that to be deployed. There we go. So this is going to remain in the Earth system, so the furthest out it will go is these outlying stations if it needs to, otherwise I'm keeping it close to home. So its first job is intercepting Victor 118. Small little surveillance fleet the aliens parked in orbit. They're running, it's not going to do them much good. So these are my Demigod class Titans. They're not as good as the other ones. They're not bad. And they certainly seem capable. There we go. They did actually manage to get a hit in, but otherwise we're doing good. Okay, Earth fleet is now engaging Victor 775, a new alien fleet that's just entered Earth orbit. They do have a battle cruiser with them. I only have 4 ships here. I really should put these in a medium wall, not a high wall. They've got better overlapping arcs there. Just hope we've got enough defensive fire here. Certainly seem to be doing fine. Alright, turn around, face the one that's running away. Because my Titans do take forever to turn around. That's just the cost of having them. There we go, last of them wiped out, no problem. All wiped out, 27 more exotics. Alright, and since Earth fleet here is a little bit easier to move around, I'm just going to clear up all of the minor tiny fleets in Earth orbit. Yeah, this really isn't going to be a set of battles, it's just going to be a few massacres. In fact, I am going to end up just auto-resolving these, because 1.5 thousand against 5, even the auto-resolve should solve it. Yeah, without any damage to my side, that's fine. And another one gone. And there goes the last Academy fleet. Okay, so the only things in Earth orbit itself are my fleet and Project Exodus. Small and badly damaged alien fleet around Luna that I just want to clean up. That ship starts to come apart. There we go. Just a tiny bit of boost to catch the crippled gunship. There we go. And that is all enemy fleets in the Earth system wiped out. Even the tiny ones.
Target eliminated.
Nice, killed another one of the aliens. And I see every time we capture an enemy base, it seems to give us the location of some of the aliens on Earth, and so it gives me a chance to hunt them down. We lost our servant asset. Okay, the aliens have deployed a new base on Ganymede. I'll have to try and take that out before it gets built up. It's alright, Sol Fleet is on the way, we'll be there soon. Yep, and they're building a station in Ganymede orbit. Yeah, that's fine. Deal with that. Alright, Mars Fleet has been deployed. And it is going to start hunting down these isolated minor fleets. Alright, a little bit risky, but I am going to engage Victor 707 with a single Demigod class Titan. On paper they win, but we know that paper doesn't really matter when it comes to these battles, so we'll just see. What we really just need to do is make sure that we take out their missiles. If we take out their missiles, we win. So this is the bit that's going to matter. Oh no, that was a mistake. Shit. Okay, the ships on their own are not good enough. Okay, bit of a costly mistake. Can use single ships to mop up small things, but not really engage in fleet-on-fleet combat. Nice, our new mining complex on Hertha has been constructed. That's going to give us a bunch more noble metals. Okay, so the new drives can't actually refuel in Mars orbits, and Jupiter orbits, even though it seemed to say they could. He's not fully. Okay, fine. Good to know. So Sol Fleet is going to have to make a beeline for a station to refuel that. Yeah, so it's the escorts that can refuel, it's the others that can't. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. So I just need to make sure they end up at a station to refuel. Nice, got a lucky strike at Sun Tzu base. Give us a little bit more base and noble metals. All good. Alright, it's going to take out that station. The one outside Ganymede. Yep, no more station for them. And let's assault the base before it gets online. There we go. Chasing down a small alien fleet in Ganymede. There we go. Clearing up what's left. Oh, not bad. 20 exotics from that lot. Just catching another minor alien fleet. Just wiping out everything around Jupiter, since Sol Fleet has to hang around Jupiter while the remaining Deus class replacement gets built, which is only 2 months away, so not much of a wait. Nice and easy as always. Alright, last lot of aliens around Jupiter have gathered together, so that makes us easy. Yep. Their destroyers go down to single volleys. The destroyers are actually easier to kill than their smaller ships because they can't really dodge the plasma rounds. And there goes the last one. Tiny bit of resources, not much. That's Jupiter cleared up again. Dumping another 20 grand into EU welfare. Slowly pushing down the inequality. Alright, got a new Titan out at Mercury. It's going to hit some of their little ships around there. Let's see if we can hold off against the missiles of one alien ship. We can. Nice. Let's prioritise and target that last little thing. Crippled his engines. Alright, trying to burn to intercept this thing. I'm just going to disengage, I messed up that. And then just re-engage. It's crippled, so let's burn straight at it. There we go, knocked it out. Alright, trying to take on the other alien ship that's parked out there. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy that time. And 6 exotics, not bad.
Problem solved.
Brilliant. Taken down another one of the aliens. It's one of their really skilled ones as well, so that loss is really, really good for us. Nice, new Deus class Titan has been launched, so Sol Fleet is all reinforced now. Okay, in that case, Sol Fleet is going to head to Diatometer Station. It's going to take it about 40 weeks to get there. Nice, Hertha Station's got its Super Collider online, so that's even more antimatter we're producing. Got the resources to build or actually just one. I'll deploy one for now. Demigod class Titan. We really just need noble metals right now. It's what's holding us back. Putting that in Mars orbit. Okay, going to do a trade with Project Exodus, giving them some volatiles because we do actually have some now. And in return, I'm getting just a bunch of noble metals, which is what we really need. Which means we can increase our production. I'm going to put another Demigod class Titan around Red Planet. I'm going to build a pair of them around Belt Guard Station, because the enemy keep visiting that. And I'd like to expand Earth Guard. Mercury gets another one, since the lone ships really don't work very well. Ah, no, it doesn't, because we're out of exotics. But still, that's a nice expansion to our defensive fleets. Nice, we've completed clean energy. Gives welfare priority, economic priority, produce less greenhouse gases and remove more, which is all good. Gonna go on to climate change mitigation. May as well fix the planet that we're trying to save. Nice, Strike Fleet has finally reached M44 Bramos. First thing they're going to do is assault the alien base there. That'll take 6 days. Aliens are building a new base out in Cybele. I'll have to deal with that, unfortunately. Alien Strike Fleet. Alien Fleet is engaging Strike Fleet. This should be straightforward. Yeah, just taking them apart as soon as they enter laser range. Gets us 9 more exotics. There we go, destroyed M44 Bramos. Right, now Strike Fleet does need to refuel here. So what I'm going to do is drop down a fusion platform kit. It's going to take 30 days to build the space dock. Then Strike Fleet can repair, refuel. Now I can actually put another ship into production around Mercury. Otherwise I think that is the place that we are going to leave it for today. So we've done a fair bit still pushing out there, still taking on these alien bases, having some issues that they're just rebuilding some bases, but we're just going to have to continue to hunt them down. Are pushing them out quite decently. They no longer really have a presence anywhere in the inner solar system. They're very much losing their presence in the belt, and so now we're trying to push them out further and further. Bromos here is beyond Saturn orbit. Get a new refueling base there. We can start pushing even deeper, take out Pholos, and then push on to Neptune. So definitely getting there, but it does just seem to be a fair bit of a slog ahead of us, so we'll just have to keep our heads down and keep at it. Hope you're still enjoying this series. If you are, please do consider leaving a like and or subscribe, really does help. Otherwise, I hope to catch you in the next episode. Till then, be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.